Hello. Oh, no, turn off studio mode. Okay, great. Hi. If you saw me messing up at the beginning of my stream, no, you didn't. Hi, hello, welcome in. Everything is so super hecked. That's what I get for trying to throw it all together before stream. Because my dumbass forgot that there was other stuff to do. Anyway, hi, hello. It's very late. Or late for me, at least. Late from when I would normally be streaming. And I am back as a cat girl. I am no longer threatening Noodle. Alright. Everything should be appropriately set up. So. Now to just figure out where I am supposed to be on this. Sketch. Do I want to have this as like a sketch layer? I'm watching while zoning out a little, so come on, sorry. No, don't even worry about it. Thank you. I don't really like doing the face art with vectors. I think I'll still just do that with raster. Okay, I think it's alright. How much of this do I want to do with raster? Definitely not the hair. Hair gets to be vector. Let's start with the big part of this first. Can I please? Why are you on the eraser? I'm so good at art. Wait, huh? What did you say? I ironically said that I was so good at art. But it's funny because it's ironic. That's what Homestuck taught me. Not ironic. I am the one who gets to determine the irony of the things that I say. Thank you, Hatch. I wonder if I should put this. I'm gonna put the hair on a separate layer. I can already foresee myself going, why didn't I put this on a separate layer? I hate myself. Cowgirl Nin. Hi! Welcome in. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up? What's going on? Also, I know everyone has, like, what they associate howdy to. All I can ever think of it, like, it's not a VTuber, it's not a Western, it's not anything like that. I can only ever think of that stupid plastic shark from Toy Story who has Woody's hat on going, howdy, howdy, howdy. It kills me. I don't know why. Shion, hello! Welcome in! Just selling in from a long week, about to play some Risk of Rain 2. Hell yeah. Let's go. Glad you can decompress from a long day of work. Oh, that hair looks so gosh darn good. Thank you. I hope it will continue to look so gosh darn good. I hate drawing hairlines. They make me anxious. So I am praying that I have the power of God and anime on my side right now. I might turn this sketch layer back up a little bit. I'm the worst, frankly. I was joking very recently that I am the anti-Trump. Now bear with me, bear with me. How he always goes, I have the best thing, I have the best hair, I have the best tiny hands. I am the worst. I was having a breakdown at work because I chat being in front of my head is bothering me. I am a teacher, more or less, and so I had already printed out the wrong worksheets that I had previously altered and fixed and made correct, right? Printed out the wrong ones, shredded them, went, okay, I'll print out the correct ones. Proceeded to then again print out the wrong ones, and in my head, in Trump's voice, I just went, I am the worst. I am the worst teacher. There's no teacher worse than me. Same with art. I had this sketch and I was like, perfect, it's great. It's ready to be lined. And now I can't make any sense of my sketch. And now I'm once again just like, I am the worst. I also don't know what ears look like. I need to find some orc ears. I guess I just have normal pointy ears. And normal pointy ears will do. I don't have to make them all jagged and weird looking. So they do look like they have defined earlobes. wish I would have just kept it the first time. I liked how it looked the first time. Alright, that is certainly a hairline. Also, very sorry for the music selection today. What is normally my royalty-free jazz music, YouTube has decided, oh hey, that royalty-free jazz music that I have on the site that has listed as royalty-free, yeah, we're gonna copyright strike you for that. Have fun. And I went, oh, that's very cool of you, YouTube. I'm very happy with that. I keep going back and forth on which website I prefer to be on. For those that don't know, I'm currently dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And like, on one hand, Twitch has way better visibility and a way better copywriting system. Like, it's really hard to get someone taken down unjustly. But it's also rampant with, like, weird sexual conduct that I'm not a huge fan of, and then they randomly take down channels for things that are not as explicit as, like, some of the other ones are. Which is very cool and very, very swag of Twitch. Big fan of that practice. But then you have YouTube that thinks a thumb is a lewd body part and cannot be shown on YouTube. It's also weirdly accommodating to kids, like excessively so, and then randomly dox you if they think you're for kids. And then that lovely copyright system that I was mentioning earlier, that I saw Iron Mouse was getting fucked over by as well. Which is just absolutely nuts to me. Like, one normally thinks that those with larger followings are, like, more power to them, can get away with a lot more. They can do a lot more, right? But then to see Iron Mouse get taken down, like, for very clearly, false copywriting, like, what a broken system. I really hope she gets her, YouTube channel back. I'm not totally versed in it. I don't watch Iron Mouse, but I saw it trending on the tweeters. remember when flipping my canvas used to fill me with all of the dread. And now I'm like, whatever. If it looks like crap, it's oriented one way anyway. Hung shoeing right in. Hello, Gumi! Gumi, why does your icon look different on Twitch than it does on my Streamlabs chat? Awa. Hi, welcome in. Does that look okay? Would look better. What icon? I don't have an icon on Twitch. I don't know how to tell you this, Gumi. But it's your logo. Like, I wonder if this is gonna show any... Hold on. Hold on. Well, bam. Hold on, no one freak out, I'm turning it back on. See, right there! You're a liar. You're a liar and a fraud. Caught in 4K. Oh, the thing with the thing. I didn't know you could see that. Ah. So you're trying to hide things from me. I see how it is. That's whatever, I understand. Being sneaky. I'll save. Also, pay no attention to this space egg. I can't see it in chat. Yeah, the other icon is a Wolfhelm? Raging Wolfhelm. Cool. Maybe I should put my face on I have to do my logo a bit too. I'm still eepy though. Did you just wake up from a nap? Or are you just tired from streaming? I was semi-napping. Listen, I love a good semi-nap. I was having a power nap earlier with my cat. Just getting to cuddle and lay down. Ugh, it was delightful. And she was being very sweet and not trying to run away and be a pain. After getting crunk? Oh. Hey, dang, you had a good Saturday. You had like a proper Saturday. Hello, little pepper. You look like a dumpling. I got my hair done for the... Okay, rather, let me reel that back. I got my hair cut and styled for the first time in like... I wrote on Twitter that it was 16 years. I think it might have been closer to 14. So I can't quite remember when I got it styled. I can remember the event. I can't remember if it was for my 16th or if it was for my 18th birthday. But it was some long amount of years. And it turned out so cute. I'm so pleased with it. which makes me feel so much better after dealing with the fiasco that was coloring my hair for my wedding. Oh, reminds me I want to get my hair cut too. What you gonna get done? Also, I'm glad that I elected to not get my hair dyed today. I was going to get the cut and style all done today and be done with it, but I wanted to instead do it closer to my departure date. And I also wanted to test out this salon, see how they were going to be before I invested the time, money, and tears into it. Oh, that's good. Too bad we'll never be able to see pictures. Let's we'll move off to this side of the canvas. All right. This is me. Right? Cute. Awesome. Excellent. I erased one of my fingers. Now, oh, I have no plans for my hair. I only ever put it up in a pony anyway. God, I feel that, especially for my work. So, my husband and I were kind of at an impasse. I love straight across bangs. He is not the biggest fan of bangs. He, however, was also pretty, like, neutral on it. He's like, if you like it and you're happy with it, I want you to do whatever with your hair. My husband's very loving and very supportive. But I'm also very much a people pleaser, and I went, well, I know you don't like it, so here, how about we do this? I'll get this done to my hair. So I'll get like this cute little face framing fringe, right? It's cute. And I got my hair trimmed, and I got it blown out, so now it all kind of lays like this. Right? Cute. So this is what my hair currently looks like right now, no bangs. But, I'm gonna get these little clip-in bangs. Boom. Best of both worlds. I get to clip in my straight across bangs. He gets to not have to deal with them perpetually. It all works. It's perfect. It's the perfect crime. But yeah, I think it came out very cute, and it looks very good in a ponytail, which is also usually how I wear my hair for work. I can't wait for the day that I don't work at my work. That way I can talk about all the silly things that go on. Because man, we got a lot to talk about. But for those that don't know, I kind of have to keep my job on the down low. Man. Gosh, so much to say. You're already looking to leave your work? Okay, listen. No. But I was also told by everyone I work with to never ever, like, turn your ear away from the ground. You should always be looking for the next best opportunity. So, no, I am trying my, despite my boss's best efforts, I am trying desperately to stay at my job because, I like it enough. There have certainly been worse jobs I've had. But, hold on, I don't wanna, we're gonna snooze that ad. But, my bosses are whew. I have one boss. She has gone on quite the power trip as of recent. And not only has she told a lot of us to stay in our lanes, like, oh, you're not allowed to do this, that's not your job description. You're not allowed to do this, that's technically not your job description. She has no problem stepping out of her bounds of responsibilities and making our lives hard. And if you guess that she wasn't very good at the jobs that she tries to overtake, along with not being very good at her own job, you would be correct, and you get a cookie. So I'm trying to just avoid one of my bosses as much as I can, because I'm not about to have my life be made harder. But she tries me. I can appreciate that the mentality at my workplace, though, is always look for the next best option. Like, never settle for where you are. If you find something better, you should take something better. Which isn't so much the mentality of my bosses, as much as it is my co-workers and other work associates. I wish for better too. Feel that. I hope you can find it. Especially because you are significantly smarter and significantly more skilled than I am. So, you should absolutely get a good job. And you deserve one. Lamau, what do you mean? Listen, I could get into it, but I'm not here to dox you or make me look extra stupid. No, that's not what I wanted to erase. My brain is literally single brain cell. I'm dumb. Yeah, but I'm not about to get into it and have your life of lives be unraveled. That would make me a terrible wife. This is your brand, your shtick, your identity. Are you accusing me? I have literally blatantly, very clearly stated more than once in this stream that you are a liar who lies. Blasphemy. It's fine. Wouldn't be blasphemy if you weren't a liar. Or if you were. Hold on. Now, it's my turn with the brain cell. Hold on. It would be blasphemy if you weren't a liar. But because you are a liar, it's the truth. So there, it's not blasphemy. My brain starts to shut off at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So my brain is currently buffering. Nah, I'm putting the brain cell into the jar. That's probably for the best place. That's probably for the best. It's the safest place for the brain cell. Also, there is an ad starting on Twitch. I'm sorry, friends. I will see you after the ad is done. I try so hard to make these ads infrequent, and yet Twitch will not let me. Twitch will also not let me opt out of the affiliate program either. Like, once you're affiliate, that's just done. No, I'm not wanting to erase. Okay. But you earn money, which is good. I mean, I earn very little money though. Also save, yes. No, don't cut that entire layer, you fool. Like, I have a Twitch payout that I've been sitting on since last year that I don't have enough money to withdraw yet. I just want this woman to look like she has a ton of hair. That's another thing. I think once you actually get going on YouTube, you make more. But on Twitch, it's easier to make money. Because you just get to affiliate and then boom. You can start doing it. Though to make any, I feel, decent money, oh yeah, Twitch payout is 50, yeah? I don't know if they lowered it from 50 to 25 or 100 to 50. But yeah, I've been sitting on it for a while. I haven't been able to withdraw my monies. Twitch hates me. Can you please just erase? Thank you. What are you? Why are you here? There's like a weirdly thick line for no reason. Wow, YouTube is $100. It's wild. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Yeah, that's icky. I also don't like YouTube's pay system where it takes, I think it's a third of all your super chats. Like, to anyone that either does YouTube and earns money or watches YouTubers and gives them money, use literally anything else but super chats. Like, use Streamlabs, use Kofi. Both are very good. I don't super love Streamlabs for different reasons, but it is a very good payout system, and it allows you to also support them monthly, like YouTube subscriptions. Sure, you don't get the perks and whatever from like Twitch subscriptions or YouTube subscriptions, but it's also money that goes directly into the creator's pocket, like immediately. It all goes through PayPal. It goes right into their account. They can have it go right into their bank account, like right then and there. It's very good. Use Kofi or Streamlabs to support your favorite creators. YouTube is 70-30, but Twitch is 50-50. Yeah. Twitch is kind of disgusting for that. I don't know how anyone makes money on Twitch, really. a little better once you hit partner, but man, it's really hard to hit partner. And Twitch is still in the negative as a company, which is even wilder. They are? That's ridiculous. I knew they weren't doing so hot in Korea, and that's why they, like, canceled their service to Korea, which is also weird. I would have thought Korea would do super good. But, oof. We hate to see it. Yeah, Twitch is actively losing Amazon money. Ooh. I wonder how that is. Like, a ton, but Amazon doesn't need the money. Fair. It doesn't make sense to me. I would need someone who is significantly smarter and significantly more knowledgeable on the topic to talk to me about it. But it's such an active thing. Like, even with the VTuber boom dying down, like, people are still trying to make it big as YouTubers, as gamers. They're still doing it as hobbyists. They're still actively here. I'm here doing it just for the company of it. Like, how does it not make more money? Or rather, how does it not even break even? That's wild to me. What is this layer? What are you? You're the other side of this hand. You can go down here. Okay, I need to add her little frilly head garment. Do I have a brush for that? Or rather, do I have a brush that's going to make my life easy or hard? No clue, and they keep upping sub prices every time I look. Yes! That's another reason why you should just support, like, Kofi or Streamlabs. Not only can you decide what you want to give, you can start as low as $1. My Kofi subscriptions start as low as $1. I'm like, oh yeah, you can give your, what is it? Like, if you have a Prime membership, you can give that. Like, man, if I have a Prime membership, I'm probably doing okay enough to not miss my $6. Me deeming a Prime membership as, like, living the high life. Name of the game is to finish line art tonight, and then hopefully get these flats done. Are you not? I hate this frickin' thing. I'm gonna color it red so I can see where I am. I might find some new music here in a little bit. I do not vibe as well with lo-fi, but I know people like it. gotta give some of these lines some weight. I don't listen to lo-fi either. It's not appealing to me. I like jazz music, and if I want something fun, I listen to like dubstep. Which is not exactly what I would call chill. But I enjoy it. Ow. I almost wish I had one of those super sensitive microphones, that way you guys could just hear all my joints popping continuously. Old lady ASMR. Oh. No, wait, I like this song. Your mic is actually really low compared to most. I am always worried about having myself too loud. Like, I always thought that I was supposed to be in the green. But then I saw someone say, oh, your mic should always pick up in the yellow. But then I saw someone else's audio settings, and they sounded totally fine, and they were well hitting the red. So maybe I should just boost myself up a little bit. I also saw the thing going around that seems too loud. I also saw the thing going around that says that you should turn off your audio filters. No, you're supposed to be in the yellow when you're yelling. Touch the red. Oh. Ah! Nope, didn't hit the yellow. I'm gonna turn that back down in fact. Anyway. Yeah, I never know what my audio settings are supposed to be. That's why I ask every stream. I'm just a dumb old lady who doesn't know how to technology. Yo, speaking of being old, okay, so for those that don't know, I'm 30. I turned 30 in April. And no, that's not very old, but my insides are that of a 93-year-old woman, okay? Listen. But I was talking to the stylist today, and we were talking about kids and whatever, and how I'm married. Don't even. And she was like, oh, yeah, but you look really young. And I went, stop. And like, it hasn't been the first time I've gotten the compliment. My coworkers also thought I was quite baby. But I was like, she was like, how old are you? And I went, okay, go ahead and guess. She was like, 23. And I went, you flatter me, and I'm going to ride that for the next like 2 years, okay? And then when I told her my age, she started swearing a little bit, and then she got reprimanded. But yeah, the secret to... Weren't you that when we met? 23? Do you mean online or in person? Because I think I was 23 when I met you. I was either 22 or 23. 23 sounds right, though. I think I was 25 when we actually met in person. Man, time flies. We've been friends so long. For real. Super duper besties. It's so weird to think about. Like, for one thing, time doesn't make any sense to me anymore. I don't believe in time. It's not real. But like, you, I've known I guess since I was 23, and that feels like a really long time. That's, oh my god, that's 7 years? That doesn't seem right. And then, like, Hatch might still be floating around here somewhere, but I met them, I think, when I was 25 or 6. So that's been, I am summoned. Hatch, when, do you remember what year we met? I know it was before COVID. So I had to have been, like, 24, 25. But I definitely met you while I was still in California, so it wasn't any earlier than 23. 2019, 2018? 2018 sounds right. Yeah. I think 2019 because that's when I made my actual account. Oh, okay. And then I have, yeah, 5 years. And then I have, and you really, at the start, had me added on a personal account, not an art one. I mean, yes, that's where you posted your OCs at the time. And for whatever reason, you just posted, or that you, well, you popped up on Twitter's For You section. It was the only thing Twitter did right. It's the only thing Twitter went, yeah, this is actually something that you would enjoy. So Twitter is 1 for 500. I think it's so neat that people can just, like, form relationships and friendships online nowadays. Like, has that ruined a lot of people's ability to socially interact? Yeah. But, like, when you make genuine, healthy friendships or relationships, that's neat. I like that. Some of the coolest people I know are people I met online. It's hard enough as it is to make friends nowadays. Oh my god, I know. I think if I wasn't working, I wouldn't know how to make friends or even where to start. Also, I sent you the OBS audio cheat sheet on Twitter. Oh, thank you! Appreciate you. Also, dating is absolutely ridiculous nowadays. I hear the horror stories people go through, and I'm like, where do you even meet people anymore? I don't know. My husband's not allowed to leave me because I wouldn't be able to do this shit over. I can't imagine going back to that, for real! Like, I got real lucky when I met my husband, okay? I met him at an anime convention, which is hilarious because out of the, like, 20 people I've met at anime conventions and, like, formed some sort of meaningful relationship with, platonic or romantic, he has been, like, one of 2 that has come out, like, healthy and worthwhile, like, at the other end. Because most people at conventions are awful. If your husband left us, we should just move in together as common law spouses. Yes, absolutely. Done. But we'd move over here because it's cheaper over here. No! We can go, where is it? We can go to Florida. It's cheap there, and it's hot, and it has a lot of crazy shit. So we're all happy. Ew, not Florida. Listen, we both would hate it, but it doesn't have any snow, which is good for you, and it has crazy crackheads, which is good for me. Humid and hurricanes. Yeah, but I want to be one of those stupid people that goes to fight the hurricane. What was the hurricane? Does anyone remember that time when people formed a Facebook group? Why would you want crackheads? Because I like to live my life on the edge. People made that Facebook group saying that they were going to shoot that one hurricane. I need to know that someone else remembers that and it wasn't just a fever dream I, like, hallucinated. If you want crackheads, just come back here. That's real. But it's so hot there. And so smoky. And so full of fire. I've had my fill of being burned, thanks. Also, I know I always made fun of the West Coast for not being able to handle rain at all. Well listen. Y'all really got me back by, not even flinching at it raining ash. You earned my respect after that. You're totally fine. It's most certainly not. But, so speaking of humidity, I live in the Midwest, right? It gets pretty freaking humid here for anyone that's either been here or lived here. Not a fan. However, morning and night usually have about like a 30-degree difference. And that's nice, because it's like, oh, like it's 100 degrees, 98 degrees, and the humidity's making it feel like even hotter than that. Oh, but now it's like 70 degrees at night, 60 degrees at night. That's nice. That's pleasant. I like that. I was looking at the weather in Japan, right? Because I'm about to head there. There's, if you're lucky, a 10-degree difference. It'll be like 98 in Japan. It'll feel like 110 because of the humidity. And then the low at night will be like 90. That's awful. That's disgusting. I could never. I always told my husband, like, alright, we're just gonna say fuck it and we're gonna move to Japan. Like, it's really not that hard to take the cats. It's not that hard to take us. We should just file the paperwork. And then I looked at that and I was like, I would never make it. Unless I parked my ass in Hokkaido, I would never make it. I would die. If the IBS didn't take me out, dehydration would. Vucky, hello! Oh, I remember that car icon. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, absolutely not. Oh no? Why the oh no? Is it because I remember you or because I would die in that humidity? I don't know who you are. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do an introduction. Hi, I'm Skies. I'm a cat lady. You might have also seen me doing my Dragonair PNG tuber. Right now, though, I'm on an art grind, so I have a little grind girly. I feel like I'll never leave where I am because I can't stand temperature of any kind. No. Okay, but like think about the Olympics and how you want to avoid them. And then you can come over here and experience a white Christmas. Or maybe not, because it's actually been pretty mild winters in the last few years. But the moment you come here to either visit or you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll stay over there, at least through the Olympics. And then it's nothing but snow. That would be awful. Alright, this face is almost done. However, I have to do the other eye and eyebrow, and that's what always distresses me most. I don't want to do that. I almost want to say no. I won't. I shan't. I think instead of doing that, I will continue coloring in the hair and the other flats. Oh, that's right, I have to do the socks and the belts down here. Snow is fun if I don't have to do any of the chores associated with it. That's fine, because I like shoveling the snow. Okay, really wholesome story. Last year, we had gotten a ton of snow for no real reason. So my husband and I decided to go out and shovel the driveway, right? He's like, I'm out there, I'm already ready, because he's slow to get ready, and I'm already shoveling whatever, doing my stupid adulting. He comes outside, he looks at it, he's like, you want to build a snowman? And I went, no, I want to shovel the driveway. Don't get distracted. And he's like, no, we're going to build a snowman. And I went, you know what, alright. This smart man, he's brilliant, by the way, utilizes the snow on the driveway to make the snowman. Which, by the way, took up a ton of snow. So my husband and I built a snowman. And then when we were done with that, we had a snowball fight. And we decorated our snowman, and it was delightful. It healed something within me. It healed something in my inner child. Same when he dove into a pile of leaves with me. My husband is nothing but healing energy. So cute. I know! My husband's real fucking precious. I like him. 10 out of 10. You wanna build a snowman? That's good to hear, yeah. Thank you. There was also a moment when we were going on a walk, the other night, and we both saw a pile of leaves, and he, like, slowly started making his way towards it. And I went, alright, I'm not gonna hesitate. And I started shuffling through the leaves, and he went, no, I want to too! So he also started kicking through the leaves. We were both enticed by the crunchy boys. Big fan of the crunchy boys. I feel like autumn came out of nowhere this year. Like, it's been hot, it's been nasty, and then just randomly, suddenly, within a week, all the trees turned their colors and started falling. And I went, what? But I'm not even ready. I just got here. Yeah, temp went down super quick. It went up super quick, randomly. And now it's going back down to the 70s. And I went, okay, I guess. That's just what we'll do. Like, it was weird. Like, my yard is currently covered in leaves, and I don't know how it got here. I almost feel like I should have just waited to do this grind streaming until tomorrow, because it occurred to me that I'm planning on streaming at least until 10. It's already 10. At least until 11, I guess. And then I have to go to bed, wake up, and then do another long stream. I want pretty leaves with none of the chores. You want everything with none of the chores. You just need to go to a, like, resort. But I'll take shoveling snow over raking leaves any day of the week. The chores belong to the husband. Fair. Leaves are lighter. Sure, but they're also way more tedious because the lawn to driveway ratio is significant. Like, I can probably fit 5 or 6 of my driveways onto all of the lawn that I have. And I don't even have that much lawn. But I also have, like, 5 frickin' trees in my yard. I have a lot of foliage. So it's just a lot to deal with. And it's a lot of bending down and getting back up and putting them into the bag. And then the bag doesn't open right, so all my leaves get everywhere. Ugh. And I refuse to pay $20 for the leaf chute. Every year I know it would save me so much time and so much pain, but I refuse. It's $20 for a cube of plastic. It's the price to pay for having such a demure and mindful anime waifu. Listen, I love that meme, and I love the energy that woman brings. So good. Very demure, very mindful. But I'm also, I'm a control freak, and I don't like my husband doing the chores. Because either he doesn't do them right, or I perceive him not doing them right. And you might go, well, why don't you just teach him to do it right? I have, for the most part. I've tried. But then I go, I don't like it the way you stack the bowls in the dishwasher, I'm just gonna do it. And then nothing is learned, nothing is gained. Sometimes he just does the things without me there, though, so I can't just take over, which I appreciate. But I'm one of those people. I have to have things a certain way, or I perceive them as not correct, and then I lose my mind. He says I stack the dishes in the drying rack wrong. You know what? I bet you do. I bet you do. I need water. Me losing my mind about being a control freak made me thirsty. But like, once they're in the drying rack, I mean, how wrong could they be at that point? So long as they're all, like, not face up, they're gonna dry. Right? You have no idea how much I would take advantage of that in real life. Oh, what? Me being a control freak? Yeah, that's a word. There's a word for that. Weaponized incompetence. At least when you pretend that you don't know how to do something, even though you can. Unless you're just saying, like, you would just go hands off and be like, yeah, you know what? That's absolutely fair. You do you, boo-boo. In which case, you're awful, but thank you for letting me do what I want. Apparently, there's an optimal way to do it so everything dries faster. Okay, listen, your husband might be onto something. Because I'm also that way with filling the dishwasher. There's absolutely a way to do it so everything gets clean. He is the dishwasher. I feel like I remember this conflict. I feel like you and my husband were in agreement with this. Like, he doesn't... Okay, it's not that he doesn't like dish soap. It's that he believes it to not work correctly. I don't know. I can't remember what my husband's stance on dish soap was, but I feel like you and he had the same feeling on dish soap. I might be wrong, though. Or I think it's that my husband... Oh, okay. No, I believe in dish soap. It's just not needed for things that aren't excessively greasy. That's what it was. Unless he perceives it to needing to be cleaned, he just rinses it off. Okay, that's what it was. No, my husband believes in soap. He believes in the science of soap. I'm sorry, is there a dish soap conspiracy now? No. Well, okay. No, actually there is. Do you guys want to hear about the dishwashing conspiracies? There are people that believe that dishwashers are made to be less efficient now. So it's either that you have to do more work or you have to buy more things to get your dishwasher to actually clean your dishes correctly. At least that's what I'm hearing. Is that the soaps don't work as well. The dish water doesn't get as hot. Also, you need to buy more products to do more stuff that your dishwasher should already be doing. This eye looks really small now that I'm coloring everything in. I think I'll have to fix that once I'm done with this. Actually, I'm just going to color in the whole face, because if I go back to fix it, I'm just going to spend more time erasing the coloring from it. Though, one thing that absolutely does not work for anyone that has a dishwasher, that you might go, oh, I have these all-natural dish cleaning pots. Doesn't the little capsule put a damper on that? So, no. I'm trying to remember what the whole thing was. Imagine if Dawn sponsors me. Oh my god, it would be so cool. Yeah, hashtag Dawn sponsorship. So, depending on the capsule used, if you use like the little Powerball ones that are, okay, like the little ones that are blue on top with the little red ball and white, the Forbidden Petit Four. These ones don't have any of that weird filmy stuff on them, so I think these are okay. But like, the Tide Pods that are in that gooey substance. They're apparently known to clog your stuff and break your dishwasher faster. And a lot of people put them into like the dispenser thing, which is not where they're supposed to go. You're just supposed to chuck them into the bottom. But yeah, sometimes that film doesn't always disintegrate and then it gets clogged somewhere. But yeah, Tide Pods are for laundry. That may be your issue. Okay, fair. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. Cascade is the dish soap. But you know what I meant to mean. But at least from what I hear, you shouldn't need to use like really involved dish soap. You shouldn't have to pre-wash your dishes either. It should just be able to be put into the dishwasher and then go. But I swear to God, things in the 70s were just built different. Like, my mother-in-law has a fridge that I think she's had since the 70s, and it still works. It's still kicking. But I have a brand new stainless steel fridge that they're like, hey, do you want a 5-year warranty? Like, I would really hope I wouldn't have issues in 5 years. This thing cost me like $700. What do you mean? But what I was saying about the all-natural dish pods, they're awful and they never work, and I've tried so many brands because I don't like the super harsh chemicals, especially putting it into the water. But they don't work. So now I'm back to Cascade. I do have the all-natural dissolving laundry sheets. Those are thebomb.com. Those rule. So let's talk more conspiracy theories. That's fun. So I have a coworker that adamantly believes that we never landed on the moon. And like, fine, someone can absolutely present to me a valid argument as to why they think that and to why they believe that. Honestly, I believe it, but I could absolutely believe why someone would not believe it. Tons of evidence to point to why it would be faked, to how it could be faked, and the ability that we have to fake it, even with the technology that they had back then. Fine. Okay, fair. Her main idea about it is that she doesn't really understand physics. Like, she was talking about how, like, spaceships can't exit orbit, and about how it takes like thrusters to get back in. She's like, okay, but you have to use so many more engines to get into orbit than to come back out. And I went, all right, coworker, please listen to me. Watch what I'm gonna do. I had to refrain from doing this because I probably would have gotten a complaint against me for being an asshole. But if you're at your desk right now and you have something light, go ahead and put it in your hands and then drop it. Notice how it took exactly 0 force for you to drop it onto the ground. Then pick up that same object, toss it into the air. Believe it or not, to fight Earth's gravitational pull, you gotta put a little force behind it. That's why it takes more thrusters to get back, or to get out of orbit than it is to get back into orbit, Miss Coworker. And she's like, oh, well, with the technology and the materials we had back then, they would have just burned up in orbit. They still would now. I was like, they absolutely would not now. We have different issues about spacecrafts. Burning up is far from it. We have things like aerogel. We have things like, is it fiberglass? The stuff that goes into, like, crucible, insulation. Like, the burning up is not the issue now. She also believes that aliens built the pyramids. And that, okay, fine, you want to believe that aliens could build the pyramids? What she comes back at me with, though, is, even with our technology now, we could never build the pyramids. And I went, just fucking say that again. Like, look me in the eye and tell me that with all the things that we can build now, with all the things people have built with much less, no one could build the pyramids again? Are you serious? People build way... Oh. Thanks, Restream. Restream is telling me that I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Cool. But people build way cooler stuff with, like, their own two hands in their own backyard. Like, I don't know. I just... My coworker is something else. Oh, I didn't even build that. It's like that one coworker who didn't believe in evolution because he didn't understand the fundamental definition of evolution. Listen, I met one person who also didn't believe in evolution, but she adamantly believed in the like God forming everything, not in 7 days like it says in the Bible, but I think she said that she believed in 100 days, and I went, we have records that go back more than 100 years. What do you mean? Some people can't be helped. Some people were really failed by any sort of education system that was before them. And, like, listen, okay, you can have whatever beliefs you want. If there's anyone in chat that really believes, like, against evolution, against, like, landing on the moon, whatever, fine. But it's when you start not understanding or willfully not understanding the fundamentals of the evidence that you're being presented with, that's when I have a problem. We have people that go back more than 100 years. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! I couldn't... It's beyond me. It's beyond what I know. I don't know. And, like, fair, one does not want to trust everything that they see, and they don't want to believe everything that they're being told. Fine, that's a fair enough stance. But, like, is it more fair to assume that literally everything before you is some conspiracy? Is that better? I don't know. Those old Japanese grandparents, I was born over 100 years ago. That person, you're lying. She also couldn't really explain to me, like, what fossils were. She just, I think she said that they were like an object of Satan. Like, they were made to disprove God. And it's like, did God create all things or not? Did he create the Earth, the dinosaurs, and us that came after, or not? I don't know. There was someone when I lived in California who was also an adamant flat earther. I couldn't even believe it. Your mom is so old, she predates the universe. Oh! Oh! I love Yo Mama jokes. Yeah, I've heard that claim that the devil made the fossils trickable. The dinosaurs are down with the devil. Doesn't Satan have more important things to do? Surely there are enough sinners in hell to keep him busy. Surely. Yeah, flat earthers are also fun. Thinking that the sky isn't real. It's I don't know if he was the one that believed that it was just like a not hologram, but I think a projection. He might have been though. I don't know. Like, listening to people talk about things like that is fun, but it's also so very alarming. Like, I don't know, conspiracy theories can absolutely get fun. They can be fun to talk about. Like stuff like the moon landing, what's another one? What's one that's not so, deep? Aliens building the pyramids. Like, those can be fun, but then some people get so serious about it, and it's like, do you hear yourself? To be fair, dinosaur fossils being a frozen demon army doesn't sound like the worst idea if you're writing a book or something. Okay, listen. With the kind of ocean creatures that existed eons before us, I would absolutely believe that those specifically were a creation of Satan. God got land, Satan got sea. Absolutely. That actually doesn't sound like an awful premise. I think that's kind of neat to work with. Especially for like a short story or something. I was actually listening before stream to I wouldn't quite call it a documentary, but a video going over like the crazy aquatic dinosaurs that existed right before the Triassic period. I can't remember what all the different periods are called. But it was that one period when everything was real big and real violent. I love ocean stuff. But, okay, to those in chat that like horror and or are able to be horrified, I have a theory that people are either one or the other. They're either afraid of the ocean, which is thalassophobia, I believe, or they're afraid of like cosmic horror. It's all post-Cambrian. That's the one, Cambrian. Or they're afraid of cosmic horror. Me? I love the ocean. I think deep sea creatures are awesome. I think they're super neat. I also think that they're super scary, but they're like scary in a fascinating way. Cosmic horror though, I don't like. Oh, I like space. I think it's very cool, very neat. I am way more afraid of space than I will ever be of the ocean. Black holes, don't like that. Stars just randomly exploding, don't like that. The ability to not understand infinity and the fact that there is literally nothing and everything and all things never ending beyond the universe, I don't like that. Is there a term for that? There must be. Cosmic phobia. Yeah, cosmophobia. Is there... Oh, no, hold on. Is there irrational fear that the world's about to end and is sparked off by a belief among people that a cosmic end is near? No, that's wrong. Fear of space. Astrophobia. Astrophobia is often the severe and often irrational fear of stars and space. Oh, is there a term for that? Scary in a fascinating way? I think that's just normal science. But like sharks, like megalodons, oh my god, the Greenland sharks, I love those. Those are just horrific monsters, and they're so neat. They're so neat. They don't reach sexual maturity until they're like 200 years old. They are subject to oceanic giganticism. They're absolutely crazy looking because they're in dark, cold environments. Hold on. I need a good image of the Greenland shark. Here, this one will do, because the green water is just, it's a little too much. Like, look at this goofy looking mug. They're so dumb looking. It's like, and they're so strange compared to other sharks. They look like glorified catfish. You're so fat. You're so fat. Oh my god. Oh, you're so fucking fat. Hold on, I want to move his pupil so he's giving a side eye. This is so stupid. I'm supposed to be working on art. This is so dumb. He looks like that fucking monkey. He looks like that side-eye monkey. This poor bastard probably went blind before World War I. For real. Listen, there are some of these sharks that are well over 500 years old. They have lived through every significant war. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I say every significant war. I mean, in like, I guess modern time. Does he know what he's missing? I want to be him. I want to be more ignorant, in fact. He doesn't know what he's missing, and he is thriving. He is moisturized, probably staying in his lane if he can find it. He's living his best life because, he doesn't know shit. Big fan of Greenland sharks. Big fan of sharks in general. Space, though, not as big of a fan about space. I mean, I think space is awesome, and I think it's cool. And if someone was like, hey, you want to go up into space? I'd probably go, oh my god, hell yeah, I want to go into space. But I would be throwing up and crying the entire time. Because space is scary. Space is way scarier than the ocean. Like, ultimately, anything in the ocean is just, you know, it's just creatures. Like, sure, they're scary, but it's not any scarier than, like, a bear is. Like, it's just a predator, it just does what it does. It's whatever. And, like, there are scary things in the ocean, or that can come as an effect of being down so deep. Like, I think it's called the delta effect, where, like, the pressure is so significantly different that you can just go and just get absolutely eviscerated. Boeing is going to give you a free ticket. I will go up to space with literally anyone else but Boeing. I know what happened at that Starship station. Absolutely not. Space is mostly just rocks. Until it's not, and that's what's scary. Of varying sizes. It's also, a ton of just great big balls of gas. You would say yes to space? Hell yeah, I would. Yes, the Delta P crab, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, like, it's also happened on more than one occasion to people. And, it's so scary. Like, I've heard some tales that I so wish I could have, gone without hearing. But yeah, like, the ocean can be scary, but ultimately it's just full of animals doing animal things. But yeah, sans Boeing, I would absolutely go into space. Ooh, gas, spooky. It's more of, like, what the gas can do. Just suddenly erupt in a great, glorious, beautiful, flaming display of destruction. That's cool. Speaking of, did you guys hear about the supernova that will be able to be witnessed? There will be a supernova that is luckily far enough away to not pose a danger or some other strange threat to us, but will be viewable in the night sky. I am so excited. They're predicting that it should be visible between this month and October. That's when they are predicting that it'll be able to be seen. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know I am expressing that I am far more scared of space than I am... Oops. Far more afraid of space than I am the ocean. Hope it ain't cloudy. So it'll last for a while. I mean, it is something that's taking many light years to even reach our eyeballs. So it'll last for a while. But I'm expressing that I'm way more afraid of space, but I'm absolutely delighted by all things stars and moons and supernovas and galaxies, as you can clearly see by my aesthetic. I love the stories of stars. I love the idea of life in other places. Big fan. I wonder what's the optimal distance for supernova viewing on a cosmic scale. So, I guess that depends on what your idea of optimal is. Like, getting the most clarity at the risk of being, you know, highlighted out of existence. Cool skies likes a cool sky. I know, it's astounding. Surprising. I'm sorry you all had to find out this way. Oh, right, your aesthetic versus mine. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, I guess that would just depend on what one would consider optimal. But I'll take what I can get. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that I'll be able to see it either while I'm in the plane or while I'm getting a good view up in the mountains. That would be delightful. Speaking of it being cloudy, it's only ever, there's only ever meteor showers when it's cloudy out. I don't know who planned that, but I'd like to have a motherfucking word with you. Let me see those heckin' comets. Maximum clarity, minimal disintegration. Then I suppose it would be what the current distance is. Let me... Viewing. It looks like it is 3,000 light years away. Which I guess is correct in being optimal. Looks like the earliest record of something like this happening is 1054. If I sat on Pluto, would I die? Probably not. Pluto is not any sort of measure of light distance away from us. Pluto is close enough, in fact, that it can be measured in miles. So, no, you would still not die. In fact, I think you could sit, you could sit well on the edge of, the Milky Way and still not be affected. Oh, it looks like the event in 1054 was apparently a lot brighter and a lot crazier. Is all of Andromeda a death zone? This is in... How far is T Borealis from Andromeda? Yeah, you'd probably be fine considering Andromeda is 2.5 million light years away. You probably wouldn't even get to see it at that point, so not only would it be safe, it would be boring. Alas. Alright. Back to coloring. I think probably closer to the end of this playlist, I'll wrap it up. I knew I wasn't gonna go as long today as I plan on going tomorrow. But hey, how long have I been going for? I think it's just about 2 hours. Hour 45? That's pretty good. got a new moisturizer today, and it's some of the snail goo, the snail filtration. And sometimes the snail products have a really interesting texture. But most of the time I've gotten really lucky in that I've never gotten anything too gooey. But man, the moisturizer I picked up today. Shit, I didn't ask my question. Well, go ahead and ask your question. The moisturizer I got, quite gooey. I tried to take the little protective seal off of it, and it was so stringy. It got all over the container. I was like, oh, this is gonna be the good shit. But it's also gonna be a terrible thing to deal with. That being said, it has made my skin feel very nice. When it comes to skin, Lamau should say AO. Please tell me it's artificial snail. No, it's all natural snail. In Korea, it's real popular as a skin treatment to have the giant snails just crawl on your face. I'm not quite that daring, so snail filtration it is. No AOs. AO? What do you want to know if I showed you a random webcomic page? Oh. Sorry, friendo. Streamlabs is real finicky about links. If I showed you a random webcomic page, OC ref, or concept, what are your biggest questions? So, are you asking what I would usually ask about the character or about the plot? Like, let me see if I can disable those. I didn't post a link. It said you posted a link. Oh, I wonder if there wasn't enough of a space between your period and the what, and it tried to read that as a link. Yeah, I guess it would be to determine if I had a question about it, it would determine if I had more interest in seeing the OC ref or webcomic in question. As for general like questions I ask about it, for OCs it's usually about their personalities. For webcomics, animes, things of that sort, it'd be about the plot, like a synopsis. Yeah. Are you interested in their personality story? How would the world function? Maybe even biology? So yeah, OCs. So if I'm just presented a human OC, yeah, I want to know their personality. I want to know about them, like their motivations, like what the plot is, how the plot is relevant to them. But if I'm shown something interesting, like a new species or something lore-wise, I love knowing about the fictional biology or the fictional like magic system of things. I love knowing like species specifications. If there's like an overarching plot to the fiction of like different magical importance or artifacts or something like that, I'm real into the details of lore and mythos. Like, that's what I mean. If there's like overarching mythos to the plot, I love that. I always want to hear about that. Why is there a dot here? Why is there a dot here? Where are you? Found you. Magic. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, very big fan of fictional mythos within mythos. Fictobiology, especially when you get really into it, like the physical adaptations of these creatures in the plot. Big fan. That was something I didn't consider. Happy to help. Are you working on something? I want to know.
Do not end yet.
There must be an easier way to do this. I'm sure I could use the selection tool, but I feel like it's almost more time consuming. Headphones, what do you mean low battery? Stop it. Oh, my other earbud already died. Yes, that's good timing. I think there's a way to do it with the paint bucket layers. So there is, but when it comes to like these really thin lines with these pleats, it'll often just spill into these little pleats, and then I'd have to go back and redo it all anyway. Okay. Ow. Save this. Oh, there's a little spot of green here. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. How many people do I have to raid with? Ah, just 2. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. We're just under 2 hours. But that's okay. I'll get to stream more in the morning. So thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for being with me for this stream, especially with it being so late. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, I hope you have a good night and you sleep well.